Hello, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Let's see, were these in... yeah, still commissioning, alright. Let's just check in on research before hitting next turn. Let's see, what's this kind of stuff again? I'm thinking I should maybe, in preparation of future refits, throw some focus on boilers and armor forging. Because you do get some stuff here that decreases the ship weight. Like tiny bonuses that gives like minus 5% of armor weight, and stuff like better fuel, better funnels. Things like that, which is all very useful. Of course, that does mean I'm currently using all three of my priorities, but got some meetings, a submarine. And it's building new ships. There we go. Stuff is happening. So it's not stuck. There we go. Red Sea, Republic of China. Do not sink my ships with your lame submarines. Thank you. Here we go. The old Bayerns versus I think my my old battleships are still better than this. They're even faster, actually. They're not dead slow at 25 knots, but in 1936 25 knots is not really considered fast, but it's certainly better than 18.7. Right. See what the old girls can do. They've fought better ships before. Spotted them a long way away with the York. I'm just gonna have them sail along and shoot stuff. Like so, maybe. York is already in range. There we go. The 16s are scoring hits. Don't really need the York to shoot a lot at this range. I mean, the 10-inch guns are not going to do much anyway at that kind of range. Have them target one each. See, has the enemy launched torpedoes? Probably. Yeah, they did. Now, let's select torpedo targets. One for each of you. Let's see how that's gonna go. 4 torpedo hits on Pobeda. And looks like we're gonna get 1 on the other one, but it was a dud. My battleships can handle things. They don't really need too much input from me. Flash fires on Pobeda. She is done. Or is she? Yeah, that's right. These battleships carry torpedoes. And the new HE shells for my cruisers seem to work, because they do both damage and flooding to DDs. Send the York away. So you can finish off the Pobeda. Thought she was done for, but she kept going. that's this one done for, I think. Should have just given Pobeda a couple more salvos as she was flooding to death after that flash fire. Didn't think she'd get it under control, but she did. Yeah, because this is all main belt, because that's the aftmost turret. So it doesn't look like she has that much armor. Most of it is in fact main belt. I should have not sent my DDs home, because having them nearby to come in with another spread of torpedoes right about now would be great, but I think that was the flooding we needed. Yep, that was enough. And the two Derflingers versus a Kaluga class. Exactly the ship I wanted to stop from getting out of St. Petersburg. They had one heavy cruiser also. I've already forgotten. I think it was a heavy cruiser. Might have been a light. Or a DD. I think it was a heavy cruiser. You can see here, as opposed to those Pobeda class battleships we just sunk. Well, these have a bit more main belt armor, not that much, but a bit more. That main belt only covers this part, where the citadel is. All the stuff ahead of it and aft of it is just fore and aft belt. Which does mean these ships are kind of susceptible to flooding damage. We're gonna focus the cruiser first. Actually, that was a pretty good first hit. And we even scored a hit on the cruiser, which is a hard target to hit. See, these DDs have 12.8 kilometer torpedoes, but they are kind of slow torpedoes, but this is a very slow target. So it might work out. There we go, 2 spreads of torpedoes going out. But no, I don't think they're gonna hit anything. We're hitting the battlecruiser though. That's not a problem. And looks like the Archangel Michael is not going at its full speed, because it's kind of following the battlecruiser, which is very slow. There we go. Very good hit. Like central citadel hit on the Michael. Taking out an engine. Throwing some torpedoes. That was the DDs, I think, doing that. Basically making it dead in the water. That's great, because I think it's a bigger threat than the battlecruiser. Extensive fire, even. Hang on. Which one are you? You detonated their torpedoes. Yeah, I mean, the 14s did the most damage, but I think maybe the 5-inch guns did the fire a bit. And they certainly took out the torpedoes. Württemberg is taking a scratch to the paint. almost ready on the torpedoes. I'm just gonna have them set to aggro so they can launch on reload. 308 has launched. 307. Launched. Let's see if they're actually gonna hit. I don't think so. There's plenty of time for this ship to dodge, seeing as they are kind of slow torpedoes. Let's see if we can just gun it down. I mean, we're carrying incendiary HE rounds on the DDs. Fires 69, 70. There we go, some more flooding. Yeah, it was the flooding that did it. Alright. Yeah, long-range torpedoes obviously not as suited for like singling out single ships like this as fast torpedoes are, but as you can imagine, in cases where you have like a large blob formation of dozens of enemy ships, you can kind of just launch them from a longer range away and just hope that you hit something in the blob. Four in Baltic Sea, 2 in West Indian Ocean. Oh yeah. Soviets are losing more than me in Finland right now. That is great. And the epic battle of Greenland rages on, with a total of 1 Danish lost this month and 6 from Greenland. Nigeria. $53,000. Sure. It didn't show up though. But I mean, I've got the tonnage sitting here. America actually taking chunks out of Africa. They're taking Ivory Coast now. Okay, if I get a conquest mission to take Ivory Coast, I'm gonna take it. And hope that I can get it before America. 4 turns left of this one. Let's see, these are now ready. So I'm gonna send them up here. Anything else being ready like soon? Hansa and Graf Spee being done in 3 and 4 months, respectively. What do we got here? That's the Preußen class. Gonna send out the König Wilhelms to am I though? No. I'm gonna just let this group here deal with it on the way north, because we've got 1 battlecruiser and a couple of lights. Another battlecruiser on a light heading that's right west of Scapa. Yeah, they're both heading here. So we're gonna get to test out my new class of battlecruiser. Big guns, 14s? Yes, Mark IV 14s. In 3 months. That's just boiler weight. But it's not really that relevant when you're running diesels on a lot of your ships. Yeah, we're gonna keep that going. What's going on in the Red Sea? These have still not engaged anything. Let's see, can I start a naval invasion of Crimea now? I can. Before I do, hang on. Army force, 100,000. 800,000. I mean, it's worth a lot more than Crimea, but don't think that's doable. Let's take Crimea first. %, army logistics. Let's send out a couple of DDs. And some cruisers to deal with these pesky submarines, while the battleships lay siege to Crimea. That was 4 turns remaining. Okay. Okay, United States joined in on the war. These did intercept the submarines. Very nice. Volga class. The really fast ones. Of course, they might be running. Well, the mission is literally task force failing to escape. So escape should be what they're trying to do. But they're actually not. Alright. You have chosen death. Their DD in this case being the most dangerous ship, because it's got those torpedoes. The light cruisers are basically just one very expensive engine with a ship wrapped around it. might have done something stupid. I might have done something very stupid with my DDs. No, it's okay. It's okay. My cruisers are safe. And that DD is dead. Perfect. Like, this is just handing out free victory points to me. Because the victory points are kind of based on cost of the ships. And these are really expensive for what they are. Like, they're more expensive than a Victoria Louise class heavy cruiser, but yeah. I think one of mine can take out, what, 10 of those without too much exaggeration. The epic battle of Greenland rages on. Yeah, sure. Somehow this did not result in a battle. I wanted to get that stuff done so I could send these ships north. And the conquest of Nigeria just did not materialize. Yeah. Austria's still not a big friend of me. Still not a big fan. I mean, this really is the first time I've seen the Austro-Hungarian Empire do this well economically. China and Italy not doing too hot. Austria-Hungary close to going to war with America. Let's get those 14s. Yeah, that was DD towers. What was this? Cordite 3. Alright. Yeah, still growing, just not by that much each month. Transport level holding steady. The army force from southern Finland has actually increased. But overall this is not going too well. They just got too much stuff in northern Russia. Even if their army logistics have been reduced. '18 battle cruisers in active service. Yeah, you can kind of tell that's one of my favorite classes of ships. Come on now, don't be stuck on building ships. It seems to take a bit longer with the latest patch. in the latest patches. But then again, it's not that long ago since I did another round of giving the AI a bunch of free tech. That was during the peacetime years after beating France. So that probably means they're building a lot of new stuff and scrapping a bunch of now obsolete stuff. So that could be taking some time. Especially in a game that's not terribly well optimized. Yeah, we're going to war with China. So, United States likes me more, and China less. Soviet Union, unsurprisingly, siding with China. Italy siding with me against China. Not sure if they've actually joined the war. Austria-Hungary choosing China over me. Japan is on my side, Spain is on my side. Alright. Don't sink my ships. Thank you. Here we go. Beowulf class. We've got the Pobeda class battleship Petropavlovsk. Kaluga class battlecruiser. Bunch of the very overpriced light cruisers and a DD. It's the new Kvasir class. Gonna take a thumbnail for you as soon as she stops bobbing up and down. You guys. I mean, they're kind of similar to the Victoria Luis class. We can just follow the Beowulf. Any sight of the enemy yet? East. Okay, that means sunrise. Yeah, it's morning. they actually running away? Please don't say they're running away. No, they seem to not be. Or are they? They are not. They're just a very long way away. They're firing at 34 kilometers. Like there we go. I want to have like the sunset in the background, sunrise in the background. Like so. Cruisers can actually just hold fire for now. We can reduce speed a bit. Yeah, 26 knots. 25.9, close enough. They're not actually that much more expensive than the Star and Derflinger class, but I think they're much better ships. They got a lot less problems with pitch and roll, better operational range, better accuracy. Because of better like tower stats. Oh, Mecklenburg took a hit already. Not a big one though. And we're starting to really hurt this DD. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking that high pen HE was a good call. Is that not a DD? Is that just a light cruiser? No, that is the DD. That's their really fast class of DDs. Only one torpedo launcher. Yeah, 14 kilometers. Just enough armor to not be penable with that HE. That's okay. Went down. Variag next. He's got engine damage and a bit of flooding. After I head through the engine room. Yeah, the sun is rising, but I think we're gonna get this done in time for breakfast. Main guns on the battle cruisers, secondaries on the Variag. Are the 7-inch guns not firing? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they must have had a bunch of these battleships and battlecruisers under construction, just almost finished. There we go, it's gonna sink now. Because they didn't have... It seems like it's sinking a handful of them every month. They didn't have that many before the war. I mean, I don't mind. They're not, like, particularly annoying to deal with or anything like that. $13,000 victory points. Nice. that was, I think, the end of the episode. No transports lost. Very nice. Sweden wants to buy some DDs. We can certainly do that. Battle of Finland is going well. Battle of Crimea, not so much. Oh, Bulgarians, yeah. Alright, so that's gonna be next episode. It's a single Volga class light cruiser. If it wants to run away, it's gonna be able to run away, because none of my ships are fast enough to catch up. If it wants to fight, it's gonna die. But yeah, that's for the next time. Goodbye, and take care.